Good morning, students. In this session, we will discuss the urine formation. Urine formation is done in 3 steps. First one is ultrafiltration. Next one, tubular reabsorption. The last one is the tubular secretion. These are the 3 steps present under the urine formation. Now, the very first one is the ultrafiltration. So, what is the meaning of ultrafiltration? Where it is done? It is done in glomerulus. That's why it is also called as glomerular filtration. If you see the diagram, where the glomerulus is there, it is the glomerulus. How it is formed? Afferent arteriole and afferent arteriole. In between that, network of blood capillaries are there. That is only we are called as glomerulus. In this glomerulus only, filtration is done. That is only we are called as the ultrafiltration. It is done in glomerulus. That's why it is called as the glomerular filtration also. How it is done in the nephron? How it is done means, how it is done in glomerulus means, here a membrane is formed. How means? The glomerulus blood capillary have the, what are the cells are? Endothelial cells. Endothelial cells. It is the cup-shaped part is called as the Bowman's capsule. What is that? Bowman's capsule, which is having the cells are squamous epithelial cells. Those are simply called as podocytes. Squamous epithelial cells, simply called as what? Podocytes. Endothelial cells present in the glomerulus and squamous epithelial cells present in the, what is that? Bowman's capsule. In between that Bowman's capsule and glomerulus, a membrane is there that is called as the basement membrane. It is called as what? Basement membrane. Basement membrane. Through these 3 membranes, what happened? Filtration is done. So, it is the first, nothing but of the glomerulus. The second one is the basement membrane. Third one is the Bowman's capsule. Glomerulus having endothelial cells, basement membrane, and Bowman's capsule having the podocytes. Through these 3 membranes, blood is going to be filtered. That is only called as the blood is passed through these 3 membranes. Whenever the blood is passed through these 3 membranes, what are the constituents present in the plasma? Those are all filtered except the proteins. All the constituents in plasma except proteins except proteins are filtered. This is only we are called as what? Glomerular filtration. Also called as ultrafiltration. Why it is called ultrafiltration? In a very minute level, filtration is done. How it is done? In Bowman's capsule, podocytes are there. They are arranged in an intricate manner. What is the meaning of intricate manner? Just like all the Bowman's capsule is having the, what is that? Podocytes. They are arranged in intricate manner. That means most of the Bowman's capsule is filled by the podocytes. In some of the regions, they doesn't have the cells. Wherever the cells are not there, in those areas, what is that? Filtration slits are formed. Filtration slits. Filtration slits are formed. Or pores are formed. Filtration pores or filtration slits are formed. Through this only, what happened? Blood is passed. In that blood also, all the constituents of plasma is filtered except the proteins. This is only we are called as ultrafiltration. Why? Because ultrafiltration in minute level filtration is done. That's why it is called ultrafiltration. In glomerulus only filtration is done. That's why it is also called as glomerular filtration. Now, how much of blood is commonly filtered? 1100 ml to 1200 ml of blood filtered per minute in kidneys, which is equal to in a minute 1100 ml to 1200 ml of blood is filtered in kidneys, which is equal to 1/5 of blood pumped by heart. Pumped by what? Heart ventricles. So, which is equal to 1/5 of blood pumped by heart ventricles per a minute. Then next one, what is GFR? GFR means glomerular filtration rate. What is the meaning of GFR? Here, amount of filtrate formed in kidneys in a minute is called as the, what is that? GFR. Commonly GFR is 125 ml per a minute. In a day it is the 180 liters. In a day the GFR rate is 180 liters. Per a minute it is only 125 ml. That is the GFR rate. GFR means filtration. How much of the filtrate is formed in the glomerulus per a minute is called as the glomerular filtration rate. It is 125 ml per a minute, and in a day 180 liters is there. Commonly a person can be excrete the only 1.5 liters of urine per day. But actually the filtrate how much is formed in a day is 180 liters, but elimination by a person is only 1.5 liters in a day. So what is the meaning of that? 99% of the filtrate is reabsorbed by the nephron only. What is the meaning of this? 99% of filtrate is reabsorbed only. Reabsorbed by nephron only. Now, what is the tubular reabsorption? Tubular reabsorption means after the filtration is done, the filtrate is entered into the Bowman's capsule. After that, it is reached to the PCT. That means proximal convoluted tubule. Filtrate reached in the proximal convoluted tubule. What are the nutrients present in the filtrate? That is going to be absorbed to the peritubular capillary. What are the filtrate present in the proximal convoluted tubule? That is absorbed by the peritubular capillary. That is only we are called as, what is that? Tubular reabsorption. Under the tubular reabsorption, what happened? Filtrate in PCT is absorbed by peritubular capillary. What is a peritubular capillary? Efferent arteriole is subdivided and form as a capillaries, which is surrounded the renal tubule, whole renal tubule. That means it is surrounded the PCT, Henle's loop and distal convoluted tubule. But just for our understanding purpose only, I am drawing here very clearly. If you are winding means little bit confusion is created. That's why I am separately drawing here. Please understand the students. It is the peritubular capillary. How it is formed? The efferent arteriole is subdivided and form as a capillary which is winding whole the renal tubule. What are the filtrate entered into the Bowman's capsule to the PCT? From this PCT, the filtrate, what are the useful nutrients are there? That is absorbed by the peritubular capillary. That is only we are called as tubular reabsorption. Tubular reabsorption is done in, what is that? Two ways, passive and active transport. Now, commonly glucose, amino acids and electrolytes like sodium are absorbed by active transport. What is the meaning of active transport? For absorption of glucose, amino acids, that means nutrients, and also the electrolytes. For absorption of these nutrients and electrolytes, some amount of energy is consumed by the nephron. That is only called as active transport. Here, active transport means energy is consumed for performing of this metabolism. Energy is consumed. The next one, nitrogenous waste and water is nitrogenous waste, nothing but of what? Ammonia, and also water absorbed by passive transport. What is the meaning of passive transport? Here, what are the nitrogenous waste? Nothing but of ammonia and water, which is absorbed by peritubular capillary without consumption of energy. So energy is not consumed here. Energy is not consumed. That's why it is called as what? What it is called as? Passive transport. The next one, tubular secretion. The last one is the tubular secretion. What is the meaning of tubular secretion? Tubular secretion means from the peritubular capillary, what are the wastage there, that is secreted into the distal convoluted tubule and also the proximal convoluted tubule. That is only called as tubular secretion. What are the waste present in the peritubular capillary that is secreted into the PCT and DCT and also the collecting duct, that means whole renal tubule. What are the wastage there, that is all secreted by peritubular capillary. That is only we are called as tubular secretion. Toxic substances released or secreted from peritubular capillary into renal tubule. What is the meaning of renal tubule? Nothing but of PCT, DCT and collecting duct. PCT, DCT and collecting duct. All these coming under the renal tubule. Toxic substances present in the peritubular capillary secreted into the renal tubule. That is only we are called as tubular secretion. Thank you, students. Next session we will continue.